John 7, 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 I'm 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 John 7, number 7 is my lucky number. John 7, 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 I'm John 7, 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 John 7.
What is going on, YouTube? This is your King and Knife. It's Valentine EX Dark. I'm not going to do the intro because this is dead serious. And before I go on my hiatus completely, I have to spread messages. I have to spread this awareness because if I don't, things can only get so bad. And I think I know how I'm going to be able to clean my stream up. I think for a long time, I've just sat there and just accepted everything, accepted bullshit 24/7. And you know, and people have told me, you know, I allow this shit, and I have. And this is the problem. Instead of quitting, instead of giving up like I wanted to, because I didn't want to deal with the bullshit, I should have done something about this before. I should have took stand and the leadership role. I should have took that leadership role and just use my leadership role to put a stop from going too far. Now, what I'm talking about is that my streams, I've been losing a lot of followers lately on my streams. And it's not because I put too much Final Fantasy content. It's not because of this or that. It's not because I'm too loud or too soft-spoken or whatever have you. Or I got caught with my hand in the cookie jar. It's because I've let my community go too far. I've let them troll other people so hard. You know, and I gotta say I'm kind of an easy target because I have listened to them. I have uploaded content that the trolls wanted me to, like the dancing videos and that one ASMR video that got me in huge trouble, and I got a YouTube spanking for that. You know, that does attract trolls, and that is easy for trolls to come there because they go there to make fun of people. And I should have known those compliments didn't mean shit. It was just there for the laughs of enjoyment. Now, I'm not saying everything they did was completely wrong, because at one point I was like that. I was a teenager at one point. You know, I used to try to get someone's reaction by, you know, doing the same stuff. But there's gonna be at least one time in your life you grow the fuck up. You man the fuck up. You grow your balls and stop taking advantage of people. Stop getting people to humiliate themselves. Stop making, you know, a joke a tasteless joke. The problem is, it's tasteless because only one person's not laughing. It's only funny when everybody laughs, not one person being laughed at. What I'm trying to say is, yes, I do need to make changes, and you know what? We're gonna be putting some terms of services, and we're gonna be taking away people's fun. I tried this whole democratic thing about letting people do whatever they want, and you know what? I think we need to just take rights away. I think instead of me giving up on streaming altogether, like I thought I should. No, what I should do is put an end to this, because I lose good followers. They ghost me for little to no reason, don't even tell me why, and I figured out why now. It's because the trolls come after them and mess with them and bully them and harass them. You know, just because they just try to tell the truth and tell it like it is. And that's the problem. That's the issue right here. Giving up isn't something I should do. What I should do is put a stricter ruling, and if people don't want to follow that, they can leave. They could go. They can go get gone. You don't like the food I cook? You can leave. You can leave. Because at some point, tasteless humor that ends up being bullying or trolling, it's gonna go too far one day. It can only go two ways. It can only go two ways. Whether it's my people going around and attacking other people and to doing something that's going to seriously harm them for LOLs or LOLs or whatever, and then people will come up to me, beat the living shit out of me because I am responsible for my community somewhat. Or, they could, or that, or or some other things, or I could get into some other serious trouble, because at least at this point, there's got to be some level. There's got to be some level where you understand maybe this isn't such a good idea. You should never try to take things too far. And matter of fact, instead of asking yourself, can I do this? You should ask yourself one thing. What should I do? What should I do? And what you should do is the right thing. Tasteless humor, it's already bad enough this community's already trashing each other 24/7 on every social media. Instead of trashing each other, instead of doing that, you can put that energy into positive things and become a better human being. The problem is that there is no growth. There is no change in these individuals' behaviors. There's none. I like memes too. I understand memes, but there's got to be a difference between memes and life. When you're taking it too far, understand you're taking the shit too far. Understand that if it's going to cause someone's mental health to deteriorate or physical health or anything like that, it's no longer funny. Irregardless, it's no longer funny. In fact, it becomes disgusting. It don't cost a lot of money to be a fucking decent human being. All you gotta do is treat people right. And at this point, I'm getting tired. Instead of giving up and quitting and running away from this, I think I know why I was put in charge of the reason. I think I know why I was put in charge. I was put in charge because I have the because I was supposed to use that power to get people to stop losing control, to stop this from happening. I think I know why I was put in charge. Because this community's been in other communities and done the same thing, but just the other people didn't do anything. They're like me, trying to run this whole democratic system where, look, I'm gonna let you have the freedom of everything. No. Every society has laws for a reason. Because it protects us from this. Because people have a tendency to go too far. But it's not only that. It's the fact that, and I'm not going to say certain individuals on here. I'm not. Because I don't want them to get bullied or troll. I don't want no other trolls or whatever, counter trolls or whatever you call them, to come to these people and troll and bully and harass these people. Because I don't agree with any kind of bullying, trolling, or harassment. But I will say to the people that are doing this, it's time to grow the fuck up. It's time to stop doing some shit. Now we gotta put new rules, and people gotta follow that. Soon we're not gonna have no freedoms. We're not gonna have a text-to-speech stream anymore. We're not gonna have all the privileges we have anymore, because if shit gets too far, I get in trouble. And if I get in trouble, that means you lose a content creator. Because if they do take out my YouTube channel, or my Twitch channel, or anything else at all, this could be it for me. This could be it. And yeah, you can go ahead and find somebody else, but if they do the same things and allow bad shit to happen to the point where it's out of control, it's going to be the same problem with them, and they're going to get banned, and you're going to run out of content creators. There's got to be at some point where you grow the fuck up and realize tasteless humor is no longer funny. That there's a difference between jokingly messing with people and directly trolling and bullying and harassment. I'm telling you. And I'm telling you for your safety too. Because if someone decides to report to the police what you're doing, your ass is going to get arrested. It's going to be on a permanent ban list by the police. You know? Because what some of you guys do is take it too far. It's funny until it gets to the point where it's starting to hurt people. Or you get them to humiliate themselves, or you trick them to send, you know, stupid posts that could get them in trouble. Whether it's, you know, harassing someone until they can't physically take it anymore and they get physically sick. Enough's gotta be enough. And if enough's not gonna be enough, I'm gonna start you know what? I'm gonna start being band happy. I'm gonna start being band happy because things are getting out of control. And I've been holding this in for a long time. I've been holding this stuff up for a long time. It's time to stop. It's time to get control. If you can't learn control, you're gonna get your ass banned. No questions, no nothing. No triggering, no memes, no trolling, no nothing. You're gonna get that ass banned straight up if you go too far this time. I'm not playing no games, no second chances, no forgiveness, no nothing. I'm done. I'm done with this shit. And you know what? It's time I start taking control. It's time I start taking control because, you know, this is getting out of control. This is getting out of control. Enough's gonna be enough. And I'm putting a foot down right now, right today. And before I go on my hiatus, I will say this. We need to know the difference. We need to understand, and we need to grow the fuck up. All of us grow the fuck up. And stop this bullshit, because now things are getting worse. So it's one thing to want to spam to get the spam system, spam out all my streams to get it out of your system, but it's another thing when you bully someone and mess with someone's head for periods of time until they get super depressed and sick. Enough's enough. Grow the fuck up, because enough's gotta be enough. There's gotta be an end to all this. And that's what I gotta say. May the crystal be with you.
Well, you know something about Dr. Lucretius' experiments. This is the beginning of Genesis Revelation. This is not only the battle beneath the earth,